Push P. Yeah, push P. Turn me up. Turn me up, P. Corners in the paddock, get my.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective, and my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.
Welcome back to my channel. It's Deanna Simona, and I'm here documenting my consistency. Today I'm working on my frequency and volume squat cycle where I'll be reaching a new personal record. This is a 10-week program. So Monday we talked about how to get stronger in your squat. So I made kind of a checklist of what I look for when I'm in my squat cycle program, because the week before last, that third week section was just off for me. So I made a little checklist as to what I should probably focus in on when doing my squat cycle. So this video is going to be about tips for incorporating daily squatting into your fitness routine to help you reach a new personal record. First, I like to really work on my warm-up. During my first squatting routine or squat cycle, I didn't have a proper warm-up. I would just go in right and do my squats. And that was crazy to me now that I look back on that, because that can definitely get you in a place where you may be causing some injury to yourself. So definitely have a proper warm-up routine. I'll post a video about my dynamic stretching routine for you. So for me, I do a lot of dynamic stretching before my workout, and essentially what that is workouts that are going to mimic the work that you actually are going to be doing, and you just want to warm your body up for that. So before you begin squatting, it's important to warm up your muscles and joints to help prevent injury. This can also include activities like foam rolling, dynamic stretching, and light cardio like walking on a treadmill or doing a light jog. So next you want to learn how to do a proper squat. So you want to focus on your proper form. Also, when I first started my squat cycle, I chose to start off with no weight on the bar because first I didn't know what my PR was or how much I could lift, but I wanted to properly be able to do the squat first. Squatting with good form will not only help you lift more weights, but it's also able to help reduce injury. Make sure to keep your feet and shoulder width apart, your chest up, and your weight on your heels as you lower it to the ground. I like to lift in no shoes because I really want to feel it in my feet and make sure my feet are stable to the ground. And I'll do a video about how I'm able to create a proper squat. This took me like 2 squat cycles to learn. I've learned so much in each squat program that I did that now I feel like, I'm a spokesperson for squatting. And sometimes I make mistakes, but I think that's why I like documenting my consistency, because I can pinpoint what I need to work on.
Push P. Yeah, push P. Turn me up.
So now that we've, learned how to properly do a squat, and also we're focusing on our form and properly doing a squat correctly, and you can start off with no weight. I definitely recommend that. You want to gradually increase the weight, especially if you're adding daily squatting to your routine, because more so your fitness goal may be to get stronger or to grow your legs, and you have to use progressive overload. So you're not going to increase the weight daily, but it's important to start with a lighter weight and gradually increase the load as your muscles adapt. This will allow your body to adjust and build up strength. So for me, for example, when I'm going through a strength training routine, every 2 weeks I like to go up in weight at least 10% of the weight that I'm already lifting. Now, I think this is perfect for me because I'm not overtraining myself, and I'm not progressing in a weight so fast that I'll become overtrained and fatigued and feel like I can't work out. And sometimes that causes you to get into this state of plateauing, where you're just steady at one weight. So you want to increase your weight every 2 weeks, challenge yourself a little bit, and that should help you gradually increase the weight.
Push P. I just fucked a cup of water. Push your P, red band, and a card.
So we have gradually increased our weight in our program. Now you want to mix up your sets and also reps. With this program, they've already done it. This is a 10-week program where we're squatting 5 to 6 days a week. So every day is not going to be the same amount of weight we're lifting, and it's also not going to be the same amount of reps and sets that we're doing. So I've noticed with this program, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, Well, Mondays and Wednesdays, it's higher reps and sets and also more volume. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's smaller reps and sets and more so a smaller amount of volume as well. So to accompanying this training, you should be conservative in terms of the intensity and also volume to allow for the necessary recovery time in between your squatting sessions. So finally, rest days. I normally rest at the end of the week. I take Saturday and Sunday to rest. I don't work out at all. So you want to incorporate rest days. While daily squatting, it can be a great way to build strength and improve your personal record. It's important to allow your muscles to recover. Make sure to incorporate rest days into your routine to give your muscles time to repair and grow. That's like my time to have some downtime and just relax and make sure I'm getting my 8 hours of sleep. I'm eating. So Monday I can get back in the gym and be ready for another day of squatting. So finally, your main focus is going to be on strength and overall mobility. I feel like if you think about it that way, it's easier to measure your progress. And also, you're just not thinking so much on like hitting this PR, but your overall training. What other workouts are going to help me reach my goal, like lunges and deadlifts and glute bridges? You'll see on my leg days, I incorporate those. In addition to squatting, it's important to work on other aspects of strength and mobility. Sometimes at the end of my workouts, I like to work on my mobility and make sure I'm progressing in that. So by following these tips and being consistent with your training, you can make progress towards reaching a new personal record in your squat. Just remember to listen to your body and adjust your routine as needed to avoid overtraining or injury. You'll see that in my program, sometimes I wasn't able to finish my rest of my routine because the squat was just enough work for me. So I'm not going to force myself to do the rest of my leg day. Maybe break that up throughout the week, but you don't want to overtrain yourself. So I've definitely noticed that with myself when it comes to training. If you feel like it's a bit too much, take a little break. Maybe just doing that 81% of your squat record was enough when you're doing like 8 sets of 4, right? So just adjust your workout and tailor it to you. I hope this information was helpful for you all. I'll see you in the next video. I'm excited about sharing more information and how I'm able to do this and why I'm doing it. So just like this video and hopefully you subscribe.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective, and my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.